Jon Stewart has never been shy about voicing his opinions, and his latest remarks are sparking conversations across Hollywood and beyond. The veteran comedian and television host recently applauded fans of Jimmy Kimmel, who rallied together for a cancel-Hulu campaign, while also drawing attention to the cultural dominance of Hulu's hit series Only Murders in the Building, which has now run through 4 seasons. Stewart's comments blended humor, solidarity, and critique of the streaming industry, adding fuel to ongoing debates about fan power, loyalty, and the evolving television landscape. The story unfolded after a wave of Jimmy Kimmel's supporters launched a coordinated push to cancel their Hulu subscriptions. The campaign, according to insiders, wasn't simply a spur-of-the-moment idea, but stemmed from broader frustrations with how networks and streaming services have handled their biggest talents. Kimmel, who has built a loyal following as one of late-night TV's most consistent voices, has seen his share of ups and downs with streaming distribution rights and corporate maneuvering behind the scenes. Fans, who feel deeply protective of him, took matters into their own hands. Enter Jon Stewart, who has long been a champion for fairness in entertainment and politics alike. Known for his time on The Daily Show and his current work across multiple platforms, Stewart praised the Kimmel fanbase for their unified action. During a recent appearance, he joked that the only thing more powerful than an angry audience is an angry audience with a cancel button, nodding to how quickly streaming subscriptions can be dropped in today's market. His sharp but supportive commentary resonated with audiences, especially given his own history of challenging powerful media institutions. At the same time, Stewart managed to shift the conversation toward another Hulu headline maker, Only Murders in the Building, the comedic mystery led by Steve Martin. Martin Short and Selena Gomez recently wrapped its 4th season and remains one of the streamer's crown jewels. Stewart highlighted the irony that while fans were calling for Hulu cancellations, many of those same households had binged all 4 seasons of the show in marathon fashion. It's like saying you're swearing off chocolate right after finishing the biggest sundae in town, Stewart quipped, underscoring the push-pull dynamic between consumer protest and entertainment addiction. This dual narrative, the fan-driven campaign for Kimmel, and the unstoppable popularity of Only Murders in the Building, captures the complexity of modern streaming culture. On one hand, audiences are no longer passive. They wield real influence over corporate decisions and can express dissatisfaction in ways that directly impact subscription numbers. On the other hand, the content itself often holds people captive, creating a tension between what viewers believe is right and what they cannot resist watching. For Stewart, that tension is fertile ground for comedy and commentary. He has spent decades observing the contradictions of modern society, and he used this moment to point out how fandom can be both noble and ironic. By applauding the Kimmel supporters, he acknowledged the importance of sticking up for beloved figures in entertainment. By referencing the Only Murders binge, he reminded everyone that even the most principled stand has its loopholes when irresistible storytelling is involved. The Cancel Hulu campaign itself has gained surprising traction online. Social media platforms have been flooded with posts from users announcing their cancellations, sharing screenshots, and encouraging others to follow suit. Some did so in solidarity with Kimmel, while others used the moment to air grievances about rising subscription costs, intrusive ads, and perceived corporate greed. What started as a movement tied to one late-night host quickly morphed into a broader expression of frustration with streaming fatigue. Meanwhile, Only Murders in the Building continues to thrive. The show's latest season expanded on the murder mystery formula that made it a hit, introducing new characters and deepening the arcs of its core trio. Critics have praised its ability to remain fresh while honoring classic comedy, and fan forums are alive with speculation about where the story will go next. Hulu has leaned heavily on the show as a flagship title, using its success to draw in subscribers and compete with giants like Netflix, Disney Plus, and Prime Video. This juxtaposition, Fans canceling Hulu, while Hulu boasts about a record-breaking binge, is the kind of irony Stewart relishes. We live in a world where people will proudly announce they're canceling a service and then spend the next 3 hours debating their favorite plot twists from the show they just finished on it, he said, his delivery both wry and sympathetic. It's a reflection of how entertainment has become inseparable from daily life,